you should know that I've got you on my mind, your secret admirer. I've been watching you at night. I think of you. I want to be your lady.
Oh, are we live?
We're live?
Oh, all right. Let's get this started.
Oh, okay.
This is Human Development. I'm your host, Kenny Swain Thomas.
And I'm your host, Danish T. Swain.
All right. So, Danish, I heard this thing about like HDIs. Like, can you tell me what that is?
HDI. How do you not know what that is?
I don't know. I guess I'm stupid.
Okay. Well, I'm always helping the very, very, very stupid kids. Alright. HDI is the Human Development Index. It was created by the United Nations. It recognizes that a country's level of development is a function of all three of these factors, which is economic, social, and demographic. Some of the economic indicators are the gross domestic product per capita, types of jobs, productivity, raw materials, and consumer goods. Some social indicators are education and literacy, health and welfare, and some demographic indicators are natural increase rate, crude birth rate, infant mortality rate, and life expectancy.
Okay. All right. So, we went over the HDIs, but now let's go over the types of sectors.
How many sectors are there?
3.
1, 2, and what? 3?
3.
3. That was like 8 fingers though.
All right. 3.
3. Okay. So we have a primary sector, which is directly extracting materials from the earth through agriculture and sometimes by mining, fishing, and forestry. The secondary sector includes manufacturers that process, transforms, and assembles raw materials into useful products. Other industries take manufactured goods and fabricate them into finished and consumer goods. Then we have a tertiary sector, which includes the provision of goods and services to people in exchange for payment. So these are the types of jobs that your parents are probably in right now. All these types of like the tertiary sectors. The lower developed countries have jobs in the primary and secondary sectors, but in more developed countries like we're in, we have most of our jobs in the tertiary sectors. So this could include retailing, law, education, government, and even banking. Who are you calling right now?
Oh, I was just listening to like music, like it's just views, like what? Oh, are we still going?
We're still live.
Whoa, this is explicit. Hold on. All right, what do we still have to learn?
Okay, well, we have to learn about the level of development, how it varies by like gender.
Oh, all right. Well, hit me up. What's it about?
All right. Well, the United Nations have found evidence of gender inequality in almost every country.
That's bad.
That's really bad. So women have lower levels of income, literacy, and education than men. Even in countries where women have achieved near equality with men in living conditions, they still have much less in economic political power.
Damn, that's bad. Because like I know some really smart women that like are really smarter than men, and they should be getting some equal money.
There you go. And we still see this in like present day.
That's sick.
It's a problem. All right. After going all these sectors, now I have a question. So I was like, I heard in some class, I don't even remember what class. It was like Weber's cost theory, something like that.
Oh, that you need to know that. That's very important. All right. So Weber's least cost theory is really important because it's about money, and we care about money. So the heavier something is, the more expensive it is to like transport it. So like if you have something really small, it's not that hard to like, carry, so you get paid less to move it. If it's big, it's heavy, you don't feel like carrying it, so it's going to be more expensive. That's basically it.
That makes sense. So now, like, let's say something is heavier, you want it closer to where you're transporting it to. So it takes in the factors of labor and transportation. So don't forget that.
Yo, like I'm trying to think of like a good way to help our friends, and I think that like you should hit them up with them like DJ Khaled's like key to success for passing an AP.
Yeah, for sure. Let's
All
help
right,
them out.
hit them up with the keys.
All right, so major key, like key to success.
All right.
You got to know your social indicators of development. So that includes education, literacy, and health and welfare. So people are healthier in MDCs rather than LDCs because MDCs provide resources and care for them, okay? MDCs use their wealth in part to provide better health, education, and welfare services. Conversely, LDCs must use their additional wealth primarily to meet the needs of a rapidly growing population. Also, in general, the higher the level of development, the greater the quantity of the country's education. Alright, we just looked at gender inequality. Now let's look at our next subject here.
Bradley, I'm hungry. hungry. Oh, Jeanette's gonna be starving. I got all this paper from Mr. Swain.
Oh my God! What is she gonna eat?
I don't know.
You know who else is hungry? Less developed countries. Now let's look at them and let's see what obstacles they face. So less developed countries choose between the international trade and self-sufficiency path towards development. And in either alternative, LDCs may need to borrow considerable sums amount of money to promote development. The inability of many LDCs to pay back these loans is a source of considerable tension between them and MDCs. So now they have to borrow money from MDCs, and now that makes tension between the MDCs and the LDCs.
I completely understand, like, the MDCs. Like, I would hate to give my friends money.
I totally understand. But now let's look at the 6 less developed regions in the world. That's going to include Latin America, East Asia, the Middle East, Southeast Asia, South Asia, and Sub-Saharan Africa.
Alright, guys, like, I think we're gonna, like, get, like, 5s on this, like, AP exam. Like, we should be good. We know all the information up here, but, like, we need pencils.
Pencils?
Yeah, like, I need a pencil. I need a pencil, my dog. I need a pencil. I need a pencil, my dog. I'm about to ace this test, because Swain's the best. I need a pencil. I think that we're good on these AP exams. Like, we're gonna be fine. We're not chimpanzees. We're not gonna all get 1s. Like, we should be good. I'm Kenny Swain Thomas, and
This is Danish T. Swain.
alright, we're out.